Imagine having one of the grocery stores, a cell phone provider, and the biggest national construction outfit company. I think you can afford anything that life has to offer, as it has essentially become the situation in Mexico, where one of the world's richest man Carlos Slim Helú resides. So follow me, let's dive into the luxurious lifestyle of the richest man in Mexico. Welcome to Highest Luxury, the home of the billionaires. If you haven't subscribed, I encourage you to like and subscribe, and I know you can do that in less than 5 seconds. Thanks for doing that for me. Alright, let's get started. Carlos Slim Helú was born to Maronite Catholics with Lebanese ancestry in Mexico City. His parents were successful, buying property and accumulating a sizable wealth. At a young age, Carlos Slim got involved in the family business. He then attended college, trained as a trader, and at the age of 25, he founded his own brokerage company, Inversor Bursátil. The billionaire owns shares in companies involved in the cement, retail, construction, automotive, and other industries through his corporate conglomerate, Grupo Carso S.A.B., although his largest assets are in the telecommunications sector through América Móvil. Carlos Slim's business and fortune are based on the tenet of buying a problematic asset, investing and selling properties for profit. The Mexican billionaire has control over certain industries in America and Mexico. He was formerly the richest man in the world in 2013, as he is currently ranked 8th in today's Forbes list of world richest people. Well, I'm not surprised, because in a community devoted to commerce, Carlos Slim was the only man who opens a dry goods store in 1911 that grew to offer more than $100,000 worth of merchandise a month just 10 years after purchase. With money made from the store, he went on to buy prime real estate in Mexico City that cost a whopping sum of $5 billion. His savvy investments in real estate, along with his continued success as both a retailer and a wholesaler, made him a rich man, with a net worth of more than $100 billion. The young man kept on working for the family business, which would eventually transfer to him. Carlos studied civil engineering at the National Autonomous University of Mexico after finishing high school. And one of his biggest opportunities was the peso crisis in the early 1980s, coupled with a steep decline in oil prices. Capital was fleeing the country, and Slim bought a number of companies at depressed valuations. Some examples are Sagatum, the country's second largest cigarette maker, Reynolds Aluminum, General Tire, and the Sanborns chain of stores. Carlos Slim also has hundreds of other companies in Mexico. He has a stake in the New York Times, though he sold half of it in 2017 for $240 million. Carlos Slim's riches is largely derived from the telecommunications industry. He is the owner of Teléfonos de Mexico. Through Slim was one of the early investors in the 1990s when the government privatized the business together with Southwestern Bell Corporation and France Telecom, that cost a whopping sum of $1.8 billion, with Carlos Slim's company contributing half of that amount. Carlos' mobile phone business has acquired a lot of other companies. Example is the Telmex company his company bought in 2012 for $2 million, and due to the new laws in Mexico, the Mexican government, through their Ministry of Communications and Transportation, decided to reward the billionaire for his great achievement in the country. However, this billionaire was not bothered by the fact that his various assets, including cell phone towers, were at the time valued at $10 billion. Rather, he continued to purchase more properties and investment across the tail of Mexico and beyond. Although Carlos Slim didn't concentrate on real estate in his early years, it has grown to be a significant portion of his portfolio during the past 20 years. A portion of this project was a logical step in the conglomerate's expansion, such as the 20 shopping centers around Mexico, which he bought for $5 million. However, Carlos Slim paid $44 million for the Duke Siemens estate in 2010, which is regarded as one of the outstanding private homes on Fifth Avenue in New York City. It was placed up for sale in 2015 for $80 million, but Slim removed it from the market in 2016 after failing to find a buyer. He relisted it for sale in January 2023 for $100 million. In addition, Carlos Slim bought 2 commercial properties in the U.S. in 2015, including the Marquette Building in Detroit headquarters in north of New York City. But that is not the least. Carlos Slim created the Museo Somaya in memory of his late wife, who was an enthusiastic art collector. Nearly 70,000 pieces of art are housed there, including the greatest collection of Rodin artwork outside of France. And all this success has made Carlos Slim's fortune even more higher than that of the old Rockefeller family, and even that of Bill Gates, making him the richest man in Mexico with a total net worth of $100 billion according to Forbes in 2023. And that brought us to the end of this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like and subscribe to this channel for more video update. Thanks, and see you all in the next video.